My elderly mum is ill. Wait time for an ambulance was 4+ hours. It's literally faster for my brother to drive to hers, get her and take her to hospital.
I was unlucky enough to find myself in A&E recently. Hospital was overwhelmed. 12+ hours waiting. Corridors full of old people in beds.
Living with chronic health issues right now is scary. When the NHS is beyond crisis point and you know at any time you might need them, but don't know what that'll mean other than a horrific experience.
I'm sat on the floor in the hospital awaiting assessment. I'm tired, sad and scared. The NHS is at breaking point and so am I.
Those messages tell a story which has become all too familiar to this consultant in acute medicine.
So at the minute, unfortunately, in urgent and emergency care, the situation is increasingly unbearable and intolerable. And we've heard very extensively over the last couple of days some of the things that both patients and staff are experiencing on the front line. And it's been, unfortunately, very difficult to hear, but reflects what people are seeing on a day-to-day basis.
And adding to the winter and post-COVID pressures, strikes by NHS staff, including nurses, look set to continue. Today, the umbrella body representing health services in England, Wales and Northern Ireland says the industrial action must be resolved.
That is going to become increasingly disruptive. And January is already the most challenging month of the whole year. This on top of it is just really, really hard. So what health leaders across the system really are hoping is that the government and trade unions can just get together, talk it out, come to a solution. Failing to make progress here could end up being a dangerous choice.
The government insists that in hard times it has found extra money to deal with all this.
The important thing here is, I think, firstly, that the government has prioritised the NHS and our social care sector. So a lot more money, £8 billion actually over the next 3 years, being put in and announced by the Chancellor recently. Secondly, making sure that we've got the staffing in the NHS.
Today, the UK Health Security Agency is also saying if you have the symptoms of a respiratory illness like a cold, you should wear a face covering if going out. It's to keep infection from spreading and to keep more pressure off the NHS. Andy Bell, 5 News.